What was your sister like?
My sister Suzette was a very caring person.
Devona Whiterock is mourning the loss of her sister, Suzette Primo. Suzette had been hospitalized for something called acute encephalopathy, a neurological condition which causes confusion and can make it hard to speak. For reasons that are still not clear, Suzette was released from St. Mary's Hospital in mid-September. A tourist happened to spot her walking the streets of downtown Reno. She was dazed, dressed in a hospital gown, as you see here, wearing only one shoe and holding her discharge papers.
It didn't make sense why a hospital would discharge her in this condition. The least you can do is ensure that she has a pair of shoes.
Tanya Heredia lives outside of Seattle. She is the tourist who found Suzette on the street. She also happens to be a nurse and says she could tell Suzette was in no condition to be out on her own when she came across her. Tanya brought her back to St. Mary's, where her frustration spilled over as she confronted hospital staff.
What the hell is going on here? This is horrible healthcare.
At that point, Suzette was readmitted to the hospital, but when Tanya called to check on her just a few days later, she was shocked to find out that Suzette had been released again. Her family hadn't been notified, and no one knew where she was. Tanya says she was shocked that Suzette had been discharged, not once, but twice, within a matter of days.
I definitely feel like the ball got dropped the first time, and then it was like, okay, this is a way to make it right for this person, and then it got dropped a second time.
Suzette's family began a frantic search, but their efforts were in vain. Suzette, they would soon learn, died in this downtown alley just days after she was discharged from the hospital that second time. She died just a few blocks from St. Mary's. She was buried on tribal land outside of Elko, while her family wrestled with the grief of losing her and anger over how she spent her final days.
I don't even know. It hurts to know that she was by herself without family.
St. Mary's declined to answer specific questions for this story, but did issue a statement saying in part, "We express our deepest condolences to the family of Miss Primo." The statement went on to say, "At the appropriate time of discharge, we ensure all patients have a safe discharge plan." But Suzette's family questions that and wonders if there was any plan in place for her when she was discharged, especially since the family says they never received a phone call from the hospital. Had they known, they say Suzette might still be alive today.
I think that's probably the hardest thing that we're dealing with right now, is knowing that we probably could have saved her and she wouldn't have ended up the way she ended up.